look really nice out there. Up on that first wave out the back is Blue, throwing that board straight up in there. You see him finishing that off. That is our competitor,
Shane Beschen,
who is our veteran. Put on a great performance last heat.
Oh, nice wave of red. Michael Dunphy, backside attack.
Now, Michael Dunphy is our highest rated surfer in this event. That means he has the most points under his belt. He actually is the surfer's representative, and all decisions on whether to surf are made with a combination vote from myself, the contest director, the head judge, Jeff Klugel, and Michael Dunphy, the surfer's representative. So we want to try and keep it all democratic decision. Usually I try and make the decision and pick the conditions, but always consult when we're in a doubt with Michael Dunphy. Yesterday he wanted to surf, thought it was going to be too big and closed out, but he made it through his first heat. He's on to the second heat of the day, the round of 16, and he'd like to make his way into the quarterfinals. Man, I'm at that way barrel right to the top, and that is our surfer from Peru in white, Miguel Tudela.
Miguel Tudela really
just on fire all through the heat. He's got so much energy, this young guy. He really wants it bad.
Yeah, we saw him in El Salvador with really good surfing, making it to the semifinals, I think.
And he was really, really close to getting to the final. And the crowd giving a big round of applause. Although he didn't make it, Jose Manuel Trujillo really got a good performance on representing Mexico well out in the water. Now we're watching Michael Dunphy. He's currently in third place. His first score is still coming up, and the only score in is Shane Beschen's wave of 3.17. Michael Dunphy scoring his first wave of 3.57, puts him into first place.
So, yeah, Michael Dunphy in the first place with a 3.57, and Shane Beschen, our veteran, with a 3.17. Surfer in white scores haven't dropped yet, and yellow hasn't got a wave yet. So,
yeah, Miguel Tudela's wave in white is going to come in right around in the 4 range, and that'll temporarily put him into first place. But Michael Dunphy's got 2 waves, and his second score is going to be in the mid-4s. So Michael Dunphy's going to hold on to first place. Shane Beschen and Miguel Tudela still have their work cut out for them. First wave of Miguel Tudela, 3.67.
Up and riding. Nice cutback, roundhouse. Going to the, doesn't make it.
Corey Arambidi on his first wave. Michael Dunphy has a 3.57 and a 4.50. So he's in first place, red. Miguel Tudela with a 3.67 in white is in second place. In blue, Shane Beschen with a 3.17 needs a 0.51 to move in to second place in advancing position. And yellow's first score is still to come in. He needs a 3.68 to move into second place, and he's not going to get it on that one.
That's right, and we have our Ling on the beach with the last heat winner.
First ride for yellow, 2.40.
I'm here with Michael Powell from North Carolina, USA. How was the heat?
It was very challenging. The waves are not much wall to them. They break super quick, so you have to be very selective. But I'm definitely happy to pass that heat.
What do you think about being man-to-man in the next heat?
Well, I've never surfed in a man-to-man format, so it'll be something that I'll have to, I guess, think about a lot before I do it.
This is your first time in Mexico?
No, I've been here a few times, but definitely to Acapulco. I went to Mazatlan last year, and that was pretty fun.
How are you liking Acapulco?
I like the resort feel to it. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me ask you something. Tell me 1 or 2 Spanish words.
Mucho bueno.
Mucho bueno, that's all he knows.
No, I know more than that.
You know more? What more?
Yo conozco.
Tú conoces, muy bien. Well, thank you, Michael Powell from USA. Congratulations to the next heat. Very, very good heat you had. Have a good luck, and thank you very much.
You are welcome. De nada.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Arlene. A beautiful TJ girl.
Tijuana, one of my favorite cities, boy. Interesting fact, tidbit I got the other day was that's the most visited city in the whole world. It's
Wow.
proximity to the border. People can just cross over for a couple hours. They say they went to another country, go right back home, and so there's a lot of traffic on that border. And I've been waiting in that border a lot of hours. Fortunately, now I got my Century Pass, which allows me to go into a special line and make the trip a lot easier. So thanks to the U.S. government for coming up with that Century Pass deal. It's really helping me out. We all surfing Todos Santos a lot more this year.
Perfect. How's that wave, Gary? Tell us about Todos Santos.
Todos Santos is one of the most epic waves in the whole world. It's an island 10 miles off the coast of Ensenada, and any northwest swell, it amplifies the swell, sits right out in the middle of the bay. So if it's 2 feet at San Miguel on the mainland, you can go out there. It'll be 4 feet. Then it just gets bigger and bigger. It's usually double the size of what it is on the mainland, and then it gets to a point where it's triple or 4 times bigger. And out in the water, here goes Red. That is in red.
Oh, nice
Michael
turn.
Dunphy. He's just really a consummate professional here. He's really good competitive surfer. He's got a strong hold on first place. Miguel Tudela needs a 4.41 to take
yellow,
over there.
yellow.
And here goes yellow. Corey Arambidi.
Doesn't quite get it.
Corey Arambidi's been surfing real well during this contest. You can't rule him out. He's in 4th place right now. He needs only a 1.28. Probably won't get it on that way, but we've got 17 minutes 20 seconds remaining. It's anybody's ball game out there. Although you gotta take it away from Michael Dunphy though. He's pretty strong right out the back there. Look at that, going for the air reverse coming out of a semi-barrel. Miguel Tudela. That kid, you never want to close your eyes because he could strike like a cobra, come back really, really fast. Speaking of things that can strike real fast, I was over checking out the crocodiles yesterday, and those guys are amazingly fast. They're just underwater, and if you just touch the water, boom, jump out, jaw snap. You don't want to get anywhere near one.
Wow, yeah. We have blue, backside, nice left, going for the floater. Shane Beschen. He only needed a 1.71, so I think positions will change.
Yeah, pretty safe to say. I mean, he's got a 3.17, and Corey Arambidi with a 0.97 temporarily moved up into 3rd place, but Shane only needed a 1.71 to take over 2nd place for Miguel Tudela. Scores coming in for Miguel Tudela also, and so we're just going to have to wait for the judges' decisions to come through. The judges led by head judge Jeff Klugo from Florida, USA, and there goes Corey Arambidi. We have a big smack straight to the left. Goes for the, I don't even know what to call it, but he didn't make it, but he punched his board straight through the lip and then tried to do a reverse there, and it was a great looking maneuver, but unfortunately wasn't able to land that.
Last wave of Michael Dunphy. It's a pretty good score, a 5.33, so pretty solid lead with a 5.83 and a 5.33. So now Miguel Tudela is in 3rd place, needing a 2.93, and White, doesn't quite make it.
Shane Beschen on last wave, a 3.43, moves into 2nd place. So Miguel Tudela now needing a 2.93 to get into 2nd place in advancing position.
Okay, last drive is a 3.43.
Corey Arambidi with a 2.73 now moves up to third place. Miguel Tudela in white down to fourth place, needing a 2.93. So these heats have really been really close coming down to the wire. One guy seems to set himself apart. In this heat, it's Michael Dunphy. He started out with a 3.57, then a 4.50, then came right back with a 3.83 and a 5.83 and a 5.33. So he's just been building. Just take a little bit more risk. That's the kind of thing you expect out of a seasoned competitor. He's our top ranked surfer in this competition with the most ASP points, and he'd like to move up a little bit with this with a big strong finish here.
And next heat coming up, the last heat of the day, Carlos Munoz from Costa Rica, Hank Gasco from Hawaii, Taylor Clark from the USA, and Leith Serrelli from Australia. So pretty good heat to close the day. Tomorrow we're going to be having man-to-man heats. So stay tuned. This is Acapulco Surf Open presented by Quicksilver. So we're here with we're seeing Hank Gasco in yellow going into the water, getting ready to surf his next heat. 13 minutes remaining, situation in the water, red on the lead, Michael Dunphy with a 5.83 and a 5.33. Second is blue, Shane Beschen with a 3.43 and a 3.17. Yellows in third, Corey Arambidi with a 2.73 and a 2.40, needing 3.87 to go to second. And in white, Miguel Tudela is in fourth with a 3.67 and a 1.37, only needing a 2.93. So plenty of time left.
Yeah, we're halfway through this heat, so plenty of time for things to switch around. And we've seen that last couple heats, and not really anybody but taking a real strong position, except for Michael Dunphy. He's got a lock on first place at this point, but second place is wide open. And most of these heats we've seen one guy really stand out and lock down first place, and then just have a battle with three people for second place, with the lead switching around with almost every exchange.
And, as we can see, there's the beach is starting to fill up. Everybody's having a good time. It's really sunny this morning.
And white there, just not quite holding on. That's Miguel Tudela. He's going to be starting to pull out all the stops, and we are now watching blue. Shane Beschen floating that section. Really beautiful surfing there, finishing it off with a big vertical re-entry there. And Shane Beschen in second place from Hawaii, our veteran competitor, former world title contender, just showing us how it's done. Hasn't lost a beat.
Yeah, really solid surfing. Solid surfing from Shane Beschen in that wave. He only needs to better a 3.17, so let's see what the judges think about that last wave. 10 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on this last heat. And wow, look at that on the beach. Beautiful girls, sunny and surfing. What else can you ask, Gary? What else can you ask?
Well, I've learned to keep my wishes within reach. So I couldn't ask for anything more. The only thing I would actually like to do is be out water surfing.
That's right. And wow, I think I'm in love.
We just had a great, warm, welcoming kiss from Mia, one of our monster girls. So thanks for making my day, Mia. And you can see that we're pretty lucky here to be in great company. Monster Energy.
Monster Energy drink. I don't know what's better, the Monster Energy drink or the Monster Girls, Gary. I'm confused.
I'm not confused at all. I'll tell you right off the bat. I'll take the girls any all day, especially Mia. She's such a sweet person, and besides being beautiful, she's got a heart of gold. Thanks for coming down, Mia, and welcoming us. Starting our day off right.
As we've seen, the wind started to change, so I think we're going to start seeing more airs. The guys are looking for that boost, and I think they're going to get it, Gary.
Yeah, that's a thing that I'm starting to learn. I didn't grow up with the aerial generation, so I didn't know that onshore is really the required air for air show. So the winds are cooperating. There's some swell. The guys can build up some speed. They're going to look for a little bit of ramp and just take it to town here.
Exactly. So in the water right now, Michael Dunphy with a pretty strong lead. I think he'll be there for quite a while. The waves haven't been.
He's got a pretty strong lead. We're waiting for some scores that came in from Shane Beschen. He scored a 4.33. That's going to be a keeper and a 2.90. So Shane Beschen now starting to get a lock there on second place.
And White Tudela. Almost had it.
He almost pulled that air reverse. Miguel Tudela needing a 4.10 to move out of fourth place and into second and advancing position. But the story on the water in red, Michael Dunphy has just dominated this heat right from the get-go. Second place, Shane Beschen from Hawaii in blue. He needs a 6.83 to take over the lead, but yellow, Corey Arambidi needing a 5.03 to move into second. Miguel Tudela needing a 4.10 in white to move into second place. He scores last wave a 2.63. Miguel Tudela moving into third place, now down to fourth. Corey Arambidi needing a 5.03. We're down to 7 minutes 30 seconds. So action kind of heating up as it did in the last heat. Battle for second place. A pretty strong lock on first with Michael Dunphy, but second place is separated by 2 points. So.
That's right, White, última hora de blanco, 2.63, 2.63. Ahora en la tercera posición, blanco necesita 4.10 para avanzar. Yellow, in fourth place, with 5.3 to advance. Blue second with 6.83 to take the lead. Red on the lead with 6 minutes 50 seconds remaining.
Only friend. And White looking to get his wave. Let's see what he can do. No, the wave doesn't help him.
I'd love to see Miguel Tudela get an opportunity there to get a good score up on the board. That wave unfortunately did cooperate. It was pretty much a closeout. The wave started crumbling now, and there's we watch yellow.
Doesn't quite.
So those barrels that we were seeing a little earlier on in the day with the onshore winds, wave face starting to crumble, we probably won't see any more barrels, but hopefully we'll see some airs. And Miguel Tudela just going for anything that's moving right now, and he tried to make something happen.
Yeah, that's right. We're breaking into the Miguel Tudela from Peru only a 4.10, and Corey Arambidi only a 5.03. So we're almost on the 5-minute countdown. So this heat is getting to the end. The next heat is going to be the last heat of round of 16, heat number 4, with Carlitos Munoz, Hein Gasco, Taylor Clark, and late self-lead.
So quite a heat there coming up. Got a Costa Rican, a Hawaiian, a Californian, and an Australian, our lone Australian. And
We're
they're
watching at the beach marshal, all the Corso family.
all your relatives there. The mini surf mafia from Puerto there.
Mini Mafia, Jimel, that he got a accident right out before his heat. Unfortunately, he couldn't surf, but they're helping the beach marshal, Big Jim, and yeah.
You saw Red, Michael Dunphy, our heat leader, finishing off his wave number 7. It's not going to be a keeper, but you know, he just kind of keep things going and trying to control the peak. He doesn't want someone else to have an opportunity to get a good wave and take over the lead from him.
4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining. Situation in the water is the same. Red is in first, second is blue, third is white, and fourth is yellow. We're on the Quicksilver Surf Open Acapulco round of 16 on heat number 3, so stay tuned. We're here with Mr. Gary Linden, Mr. 11.
Thank you, Christian. You know, it's such a pleasure to be here and really an honor to be here in Acapulco and watch firsthand the growth of Mexican surfing. And it's taken a while. People have been surfing in Mexico since I started 50 years ago, but it really never developed the strength that it deserves. We got great waves, warm water, and great surfers, but just it was been always faulting a little bit of the competition experience. And now Quicksilver Mexico has been so instrumental in bringing this great event to Acapulco, and I think it's going to be the turning key for the growth of the sport here in Mexico. And out in the water is yellow up on a wave, the big backhand slash. That was Corey Arambidi. He needs a score down towards the end of the peak. Finishing off a ride is Miguel Tudela in white. I don't know what he did on that first part of the wave. We have one camera, so we can't get both servers, but he's going to make it all the way to the inside. He'll set himself up for one more maneuver, and that's the kind of stuff you like to see. It adds just a little accentuation to his ride. Probably won't give him much more than a point or a half a point maybe, but it's just a nice finish, and I like to see that professionalism of Miguel Tudela, Peruvian surfer.
He's only needing a 4.10, so let's see what the judges think about that last wave.
Looks like he had a good quarter. I don't know. He probably had some moves in there, and we're just going to get as surprised as you are.
2 minutes remaining.
And the last wave, Michael Dunphy, a 5.73. That's going to be a keeper. He's got a lock on first place. There's our buddy Edgar. Just such a hard-working guy, making all of it happen. He's over there with Big Jim and our Jamal out the back. Jamal's showing off that injury. He's laughing now, but it hurt the other day. Had to have plastic surgery. Real trooper. Last wave of white of 4.23, so that's the wave Miguel Tudela was needing. He moves into second place. Now with 1 minute 16 seconds, Shane Beschen in blue down to third place, needing a 3.57, and in yellow, Corey Arambidi still needing a 5.17. So that last wave of Miguel Tudela finishing off that wave really nicely. Comes with a 4.23, needed a 4.1. Oh, and he just got it. So
he just got it. We could see on his face when he finished that wave, he was happy because he thought he got the score, and did he get the score? So he got the score for sure. Now he's in second place with a minute remaining. So Miguelito Tudela, I think he's gonna. I hope he makes it.
Well, yeah, but you know. You got to hope Shane Beschen makes it too. And Shane Beschen's in third place. He needs a 3.57.
He was on that heat. That's true.
It's hard picking your favorites here. Miguel Tudela representing the youth, Shane Beschen representing experience, and so it's a hard choice. Not going to be easy out there, but there's still time 15 seconds remaining, getting ready for the countdown. The waves are just pouring through. Unfortunately, most of them are closing out. But here goes Shane Beschen, last chance. Big wave, close out. That's not going to do it for him. As a valiant attempt there, but Miguel Tudela in that last ride, I think it's going to be enough to take him on into the next round, into the quarterfinals. We'll have to wait for that final score to come in.